It's Christmas without you. It's weird and it's wrong to see lights going up and hear holiday songs. The movies, the cookies, the chimneys, the tree, all the cheer-filled tradition, and you're not here with me.
It was a Tuesday morning in August. The kids were home for summer vacation. My husband and I worked out of the house. It was breakfast and coffee and getting started with the workday. And my husband decided to go out for a morning run. Really normal. Did that all the time. Okay, babe, see you later. A little while later, I got a call to my phone, picked it up. It sounded like it was a pocket dial from Andy. A few minutes later, tried to call him back, didn't hear from him. Jumped in the car to go check on him while he was out on his run, and found him collapsed and surrounded by first responders up the hill from our house. They were giving him CPR. His heart had stopped. They were trying to get it back in rhythm, and about an hour and a half later, he was declared dead. And at that point, it felt like my world was imploding because everything hard that had happened to me in my adult life, Andy and I did together. And all of a sudden, I was in the hardest moment of my life, and he was gone. And I remember just switching between panic and just numbness in that first period, sobbing in my bathroom, just talking to the Lord, like, God, I don't know how to deal with this, and I have believed in all these promises that you have, and I need all of them. The future felt so scary at that moment. We had a plan, we had a purpose, we had a direction we were going, and it just felt like this black hole. Like everything was collapsing. It was dark, it was scary, it was unknown. And if I looked at it straight, it would completely overwhelm me. And there's this verse in Psalm 34 that I knew by heart: the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. And I needed that. And he did. He was there. It was incredible how God's presence and his people showed up for us, that God just activated his church on our behalf. And you know, like our neighbors, our school, the boys' school, the way their teachers were coming over to the house, they were being there to talk with them and pray with them. My community group, just being there to organize all the people who were trying to support us, to walk me through week after week in my grief and talk to me and grieve with me. They had lost their community group leader. They were grieving too, to sit with me as I cried, to cry alongside me, but to also be there to support us was absolutely incredible. The guys in my community group climbed on my roof to put up our Christmas lights over Christmas that first year. And these women in my life were the ones to come to my house and sit on my porch and go for walks with me and let me work from their house so that I wasn't alone. I've thought a lot about the quote where the ideal is lacking, grace abounds, because we are not living in the ideal right now. The ideal would be for my kids to have their dad, and for me to have my husband, and for us to have this long journey ahead of us. But God's grace has shown up in such an incredible way on our behalf that we are not forgotten, that we are not alone, and that we have a bright and beautiful future that he has for us, even in the midst of suffering.
The story of heaven, of a Savior come near, a breath held expectation of Emmanuel here. And I'm glad I can't stop it, though I will shed some tears, 'cause it's Christmas without you, and I just want